Where is he?
Desert.
Yeah, desert. And what kind of what do you think today, how do you think the weather is like? I'm sorry, what is the weather usually like in a place like this?
Hot. Hot and dry.
Yeah. Pretty dry, hot and dry. Okay, so when we are talking about is usually like, okay, at a particular place or at a particular time or season, right? We call that the climate. Okay. Now, like Crystal says, I guess I can't remember. Maybe there are times when it gets warm. Maybe there will be a few days when it gets very the weather gets very unusual. It gets warm. Those inconsistencies. Okay, inconsistencies is when something is not always the same, but it changes. Then we call that the weather. It's just the weather is what we say when we're talking about at the present time, okay, or for a particular time or day, okay. We could say for winter, or I'm sorry, for a place like this, Amy, you said it's usually hot and dry. And also, what about, let's look, a place like this? Henry, what do you think the weather or the climate usually is in a place like this?
I think it will be a little bit humid because in the jungle it's I think usually very humid, so I think it will be humid.
So humid and cold?
No, hot.
Yeah, or very warm, right? Is it a dry place?
No.
No. So the climate here, and you said it looks like a jungle, right? In jungles, it's usually a very wet, warm weather, right? And humid, possibly. Okay, so that is the climate. It's usually like that, okay? Right? In many places where it is very hot, it's becoming cold. Cold places are becoming warmer. Wet places like this are becoming very dry. And believe it or not, this is a picture of the Amazon rainforest.
Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
You're probably not hearing about it, but there is not only huge fires, but there is record droughts, okay, right now in the Amazons. So this is not the usual climate, okay? So we can now say weather when we're talking about the changes or the inconsistencies in the climate, okay?